Hi, welcome back. I'm Sebastian, and in this week's episode, we're going to cook a 4.5 pound tomahawk steak. It's gonna be legendary. Let's do it. Check out this beast. A whole 72 ounce, 4.5 pounds of meaty goodness. This is a ribeye tomahawk steak. I got this tomahawk from meatandbone.com, a Miami-based startup. They specialize in meat home delivery. Go check them out. I put the link in the description below. This steak comes from Ferry Farms, a family farm in Michigan. A tomahawk steak is basically a bone-in ribeye, a massive bone-in ribeye. This is not your everyday steak. This is something for special occasions. And how do you cook it? Well, I like to cook it a way that is called Reverse Sear. First, I cook it low and slow at 225 degrees, and then I sear the meat so it gets a real nice crust for perfect medium rare. Let's do it. We're going to cook this tomahawk steak using a method called the Reverse Sear. Basically, we will cook the steak low and slow first so that its internal temperature can come up evenly to about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we will take it off and finish it with a nice sear over scorching hot flames for that nice crust we're looking for. To keep your grill's temperature low, don't light all the charcoal and make a roaring fire. Only light it in a small spot and adjust the vents for minimal oxygen intake so that your fire can burn slowly. Reverse searing is a form of indirectly cooking your meat. Indirect means not directly over the fire. In the Big Green Egg, we use a plate setter to separate the meat from the fire and create convection heat. For a large piece like the tomahawk, this process of indirect cooking can take a good hour and a half. This is also the best cooking method for any thick cut steak or even a rib roast, as it will ensure even internal temperature for that perfect medium rare finish. Reverse searing is basically sous vide cooking right on your grill, but with that extra smoky flavor that you can only get from your charcoal. Take the tomahawk steak off at about 115 degrees internal temperature. We passed it a bit, but no worries, it's not a problem. Now you can open all the vents and let your fire breathe. It will come up to searing temperature very quickly. I like to use the time that the fire is growing to sear some of the side dishes, do some vegetables. One of my personal favorites, grilled corn on the cob. Make sure to keep turning it so you only get it charred but not burned. Once the corn is done and the fire is roaring hot, we are ready to sear the tomahawk steak. Things are going to go quick now. You do not want to burn the meat. Just sear it for a nice crust. I recommend to flip it every 45 to 60 seconds for a total of 2 minutes on each side. Hey guys, look at it. Here's our tomahawk steak. Look how juicy it is. Okay, so the way you cut this is you stand it up, hold it by the bone, cut right along the bone, let your steak just fall off. There you go. Just let it fall off the bone. Beautiful. Okay, let's see how it went. Where shall we cut it? Right in the middle. Whoa, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at how juicy it is. Whoa, it's beautiful. Whoa. That's turned out amazing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Perfect medium rare. Let's cut some more. Wow, this turned out amazing. Look, it's a perfect medium rare. Look at this. This is amazing. And it was so simple to cook. I want to eat this. Oh man. Super juicy. Great flavor. But you know, just the right amount of chewy. It's really good. I love it. Oh my god. If you haven't tried tomahawk steak yet, I think you should do it. It's really good. Oh man, I'm gonna grab a second one. Thank you so much. I hope you liked our video. If you liked it, please comment below. Please share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Hope to see you next week. Thank you.